and welcome to this week's episode of Ask Tom. Now, this week's question came to me in a very strange manner. It actually showed up on my Google Plus page. Now, I don't usually check Google Plus. I update my statuses and everything there remotely, but I happened to be online. The question was sitting there, and so I found it. Don't do that, okay? I might not find your question if you do it that way. But anyway, let's find out what Anna has to ask. Anna Hansen wrote me on the Google Plus page, "Where do you purchase puppets? And do you have names for them?" Hey Anna, thank you so much for asking the question. Let's cover the first part. Do you have names for them? Well, usually I create a character profile before I get a puppet. And so I have an idea of what I want that puppet to be like. If you don't create the character profile, you may never be able to use the puppet. I mean, it does happen, but you really can't create a personality for it just based on the look of the puppet. And I speak from experience, and I can tell you that I've, talked to thousands of ventriloquists who have had that problem where they've bought a puppet, they haven't been able to use it. So the first thing I recommend is create a character profile. And usually when I create a character profile, I also create a name. Now, a lot of puppet makers will give you names for your puppets. I know Jet at the Dummy Shop does that. I know that Axtell has Vern and a bunch of different characters there. I don't use the puppet maker's name for the puppet. And I don't do that for a reason. It's my character. And I can't tell you how many Verns there are out there. It's unbelievable. You want to have something unique to you. So give your character a name that you create. Make it your own creation. A puppet is just a tool. You need to make it your own creation. Now, where do I purchase puppets? I've covered this before, but because you asked the question, I'll be glad to cover it again. The first place that I will go is Jet at the Dummy Shop or Mary Ann Taylor. I love both of their puppets. I mean, they do incredible quality. They do incredible figures. Mary Ann Taylor's puppets are just amazing to me. Jet's puppets are beautiful. They hold up. They work. Both of those makers they do a great puppet. Another puppet maker that I really like is Ivan over at Pavlov's Puppets. Again, great puppets, professional quality, cool characters, love their work. If you're looking for a latex character, latex puppets, Axtell tops the list. Axtell makes some of the best puppets in the business. Now, one thing with Axtell puppets, there are a lot of ventriloquists using them. And so I'll see, a ventriloquist who's using the Axtell mouse, the one with the cracked ears and the goof. I don't know what he calls that mouse, but I see it there, and I see it at a birthday party, and I see it at on people's websites, and honestly, as great as Axtell puppets are, a lot of people use them. So if you want a custom character, you can talk to Steve about that. It is more expensive, but Steve is an amazing artist, and depends on where you are in the business. I mean, for me, I want puppets that no one else has, but for you can depend on where you are in the business. If you don't care if somebody else has the same puppet as you, then Axtell puppets are very reasonable and highly recommended. Another, if you want to go with hard figures, there's a couple of hard figure makers that I just love. The first would be Conrad Hearts. He carves the traditional basswood hard figures. Absolutely love the mechanics. My friend Donald Woodford has a number of them. When I visited him down in Florida one time, he let me play with them. Oh, the mechanics are like silk. Do I have a Conrad Hearts puppet? No, I really wish I had one, really want one, but I can't justify the expense because I know that because I fly, I wouldn't carry it with me. So I wouldn't get the use out of it. And as much as I really want a Conrad, if you're listening and you got an extra one laying around. Now, okay, let's go to another puppet figure maker that I like a lot, Mike Paloma. Mike does some incredible sculptures. He does some incredible work. He's reasonable. He stays on schedule, and I can't recommend Mike highly enough. In fact, Mike also created the How to Build Your Ventriloquist Figure over on MayerStudios.com. That is like a college course. If you want to make your own characters, you want to make your own hard figures, that's the course to have, because I guarantee you, it doesn't matter what else is out there, you're going to find that Mike is just, he nails it when it comes to that course. It's worth every penny. You'll save, even though it's an expensive course, you'll save by buying that course on the first figure that you make. Now, let's go to some others. Chance Wolf is coming out with some incredible stuff. In fact, I'm excited because he's going to be at the 40th anniversary Van Haven convention. I think he's going to have a dealer's table. And when I found that out, I was like, "Oh, I got to go see what he does." Want to see his mechanics and everything else. And I'm a fan of Chance's magic props. I don't own any of those, but I have friends who do, and I'm just in awe of Chance's work. So I'm looking forward to see what he does for the ventriloquist community. And then, there's Selberg. There's been people who have complained that, Tim doesn't come through on his deadlines and stuff. I hear a lot of that, but if you want to get into, the dealer ups and downs, then you may want to go check out Daniel J's website, Cybervent. I'll include a link below this as well. But those are the puppet makers that I recommend: Marianne Taylor, Jet at the Dummy Shop, Pavlov's, Axtell, Conrad Hearts, Mike Paloma, Chance Wolf. Check them out. And there's others, and I'm not knocking their work, but these are the ones that I'm most familiar with. These are the ones that I'm excited about. These are the ones that I can guarantee you're going to get quality, and these people are going to take care of you. So, thanks so much for asking your question. I hope that answered it. Until next week. Oh, almost forgot. If you have a question you'd like to ask on Ask Tom, don't hesitate. Head on over to the website at learn-ventriloquism.com. Go to our blog. Underneath any of the videos in the Ask Tom series, we have a link to the Ask Pipe app. You can ask your question there, or if you want, you can email me, info@learn-ventriloquism.com. Please don't leave me a message on Google Plus, because I'm not sure I'm going to see it. I'm not there often enough. Or you can go over to the Facebook. We've got the Learn Ventriloquism forum over there. I very seldom get people asking me questions over there, but feel free to. And also, we've got the Tom Crow Ventriloquist forum, and you're welcome to ask questions there or check out what I'm up to. I post some of my recent stuff there. I'm not as active on it as I probably should be, but hey, I'm a busy man. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. I'll hope to see you next week on Ask Tom.